with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Teach me, Lord, teach me, Lord, to wait. Teach me, Lord, teach me, Lord, to wait. Be encouraged this morning that God remained faithful. For the word declares that He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. God is the only person that never changes. All may change, but Jesus never. Amen. You may be seated. Let me say pleasant good morning to each and every one of you. I'm glad to have each and every one here with us this morning, even though we had some showers of rain this morning. And Antiguans love to say, "Oh, when rain fall." Yeah, they will call this. Any work today? Yeah, they like doing that. Even though they know this should be at work, they still call it to find out if they should be. But we're glad that we're here today, amen? Okay, turn the Bibles to Isaiah chapter 40, 29 to 31. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 29 to 31. Past, so I'm use my time very wisely this morning. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, He increaseth strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Turn to Psalms 130. In there, in it. Psalm 130, verse 5 and 6. I wait for the Lord, my soul doth wait, and in His word do I hope. My soul waiteth for the Lord, more than they that watch for the morning. I say, more than they that watch for the morning. I want to speak to us today on this topic, wait your turn. Amen? Now, I'm sure there's a lot of us inside who don't like to wait. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I will go to the bank at the end of the month. You know, month end is crazy in the bank. And there will be this long line. I cannot wait. I just cannot wait. Don't have time to wait. So instead of going to the teller and withdrawing my money, I go to the ATM. It's quicker. Another example will be, I will go to APUA. A lot of us pay bills, right? I will see this long, long line. I can't wait. So you go in and come back. When you come back, what happens? So, what happened? You don't want to take home the money with the bills and everything. So, what happened? You end up spending more time than you would. And old people will say, how do we make what? Waste. So, it pays to be patient. Amen? Now, there are some people in the Bible who had some time in their life where they had to wait. I would think of Joseph. Joseph spent 13 years in Egypt before he was actually married. When he was 17, and he was thrown in prison, and what happened after that? So 17 and 13 is almost 30. So at the age of 30, he got married. And preceding all that, he was tempted by Lady Potiphar to lie with me. Come lie with me. And he refused. Okay? And you know what happened after that? The Lord blessed him with a beautiful wife. And she wasn't any ordinary person. She was the daughter of one of the high priests there. Okay? So when you wait on God, God will bless you. God will give you what you're supposed to get. Now, another person who waited on God was Abraham for 25 years. Even though he messed up a little bit. He waited for 25 years before God gave him that promised son. Okay? 25 years. Now, there are a lot of us inside who are waiting on a husband. Oh. Or wife. Now, you're in good company, right? Because hear this. Isaac got married when he was 40. Same son of Abraham. He got married at the age of 40. Any 40-year-old inside here? So don't feel bad. You're in good company. So 40 years he was when he got married. Another person who had to wait was Moses. Now Moses grew up in Egypt. And you know what happened? He went out and he saw one of his brethren being harassed or beaten by an Egyptian. And he wanted to take things in his own hand. That wasn't the time for him to do anything at all. Yeah. Some people are self-centered. You know what I mean by that? They want to take things into their own hand. They want to control their own destiny. But we have to wait on God. Now, so at that time, I think he was 40 years of age, and then another 40 years he spent in the wilderness before God actually called him. So there's a lot of us who are here and say that I'm old now. You know how old we're going to be next year? At 60 we're going to be now. Well, not me. And you figure God cannot use you at age 80. We black people are too lazy in our mind. You don't want to work hard. As soon as you're not 40 or 45, you're old now. So all you want to do is like go home and watch Criminal Minds. Sister Gloria. Yes, we don't want to do anything but just stay home in the bed and watch TV and call the little ones to come and bring me the remote control, please. And it's right there next to me. We don't want to work. We don't want to put the mind to work. Don't, if you have to build your dream house when you're 60, do it. Yeah. Wait. That may just be the time God wanted to build your dream house. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay? Now, the other person that waited for 30 long years before he actually got into ministry was Jesus Christ. Our ultimate example of patience. When you go, I can wait. I don't like to wait. Seriously speaking, I don't like to wait. I don't like to wait in line for food and in line for my money at the bank. That's two things I did. Waiting on food it's something I don't like at all. But I have to. I'm living in a world where things must be done decent and in order. Now, if you grew up in a place like England, you can't walk in the bank and give Sister Corolla your light bill to pay. In a place like England, you will never hold in Antigua. You get it top of the line, and I come in the bank and I see Jabari, I want my bill to pay right now, so I run up and give it to you. Because we don't like to wait. Right? It's something that we struggle with. So, we're in good company when it's time to wait, because Joseph waited 13 years before he became the leader, the second leader in Egypt. Abraham had to wait 25 years before he had the promise. Moses had to wait, and then we had Jesus who had to wait. Okay? So if God makes you wait, you're in good company. Now, a lot of people sometimes wait for the wrong reason. Some people is waiting to give you a piece of their mind.
Why I tell you the truth?
Wait until you watch them come. So you can give them a piece of your mind. But as a Christian, that is not right. That is being carnal. So if I'm waiting for a brother to offend me just to tell him how did he? A long time you wait for you. You know how long you wait for you? And you had the heart to tell the brother, you know how long you wait for you? What carnality? I remember sister let the brother have the time go. And this was a big lady, you know. And she tell the brother, you know how long you wait for the level me tongue under you? Christian no. Okay. What does waiting really mean? It means a period of waiting. Remain in readiness for a purpose. Stay where one is. A delay in action for a particular time or event. Now, you all know Bob Marley, right? Bob Marley, Robert Nesta Marley from Jamaica. That sing reggae. He once sang a song, I don't want to wait in vain for your love. And it's a true song, you know, because there was a particular lady that he gave a liking to. And that he wanted to know how she feel about him, so he was there waiting and couldn't manage the most to write a song. I don't want to wait in vain for your love. Right? There are a lot of people who might be waiting in vain for some people's love. But if you wait on human beings, you're going to be disappointed. Yeah. If you wait on me to bring you the money to pay a bill, I may just not be able to. Right? Yeah. When I was getting married 23 years ago, the wedding was supposed to start 3:30. 3:30. And if you know me, I'm very time conscious. We said 3:30, say 3:30. And this woman showed up 15 minutes late. 15 minutes late. No, she's not early, she's late. 15 minutes, we said 3:30. We were supposed to start 3:30. And every time I keep looking back. Wait, no, I wasn't waiting in there. But if we're going to wait on human beings, we will be disappointed. And that's what I want to say to you this morning. There are times in life when you wait on your husband, you're going to be disappointed. You wait on the wife, you will be disappointed. On the children, you must sacrifice parents make for children, and you wait for them to come back home, and then come back. But waiting on human beings, we will be disappointed. Now, not waiting on God, right, can bring consequences. Do you know that? In the book of Samuel chapter 13, I want to make sure of that. Samuel chapter 13, we have an example of a man by the name of Saul. King Saul, anybody know King Saul, right? Yeah. It's First Samuel. Let me make sure that I find it. First Samuel chapter 13. He was impatient. King Saul. Now, chapter 13. Yes, it is in 1 Samuel chapter 13, verse 8 down to verse 14. Now, Samuel told him, I want you to wait. When I come, I will deal with the sacrifice. But he was impatient. And he didn't want to wait. So he went ahead and do something that he wasn't authorized to do. And you know what happened to him? God took the kingdom from him. Because he refused to wait on God. Waiting on God is very important. Do not ever wait on man. The man will disappoint you. Okay, so I don't have time to read through the story. You can read it when you have some time. It's in 1 Samuel chapter 13, verse 8 down to verse 14. Okay, so once we do not wait on God, we can definitely know that we will be disappointed and there will be dire consequences. So it is very important to wait on God. Okay? Now, do you know waiting on God is a command? If I tell you to wait, am I not giving you a command? So when God says wait, He expects us to wait on Him. Okay? We are to wait on God at all times. Now, in in Psalms chapter 130, verse 5 and 6, it says that I wait for you more than they that wait for the morning. Now, what is that saying to us? Now, if you're a nurse and you're doing the 11 to 7 shift, that's 7 in the night to 11 to 7 in the morning, you cannot wait to be relieved of your shift. Let's look at the verse. First, that's Psalms chapter 130. Should have somebody reading for me, but it's okay. Okay, Psalms 130, verse 5 and 6 says, I wait for the Lord, my soul that wait, and in His word do I hope. My soul wait for the Lord more than they that watch for the morning. I can tell you that there are people inside here who cannot wait for their shift to finish in the afternoon. Brother Kerry, you work 8 years. You cannot wait for this person to come and relieve you. My wife used to work at the Harvard Hospital, 11 to 7 in the morning. And she cannot wait to be relieved. I remember sometime I used to go pick her up in the morning and at like 8 o'clock and so, until I wait for the people to come relieve you. In the morning. So that's what this verse is saying here. My soul waited for the Lord more than they that watch for the morning. I say more than they that watch for the morning. And I would also dare to say to you, if you're here today and you do not know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, He's waiting. Do you know that? Because the word said, come unto me, all who that are what? Weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Also, it said in Isaiah chapter 1, verse 19, come, let us reason together, said the Lord. Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be white as snow. So waiting on God is very important. Now, as I said before, there are consequences for if you do not wait on God. And we can find that in 1 Samuel chapter 13, verse 6 to 14. Now, wait on God is very important. Now, let's look at Psalm 62, verse 1 to... Somebody find it for me, please. Sister Rega, I see you're searching in the Bible. Turn to Psalm 62, verse 1 to 5 and 8. Verse 1, verse 2, 5 and 8.
Okay. My soul finds rest in God alone. My salvation comes from Him. He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will never be shaken. How long will you assault a man? Would all of you throw him down this leaning wall, this tottering fence? They fully intend to topple him from his lofty place. They take delight in lies. With their mouths they bless, but in their hearts they curse. Find rest, O my soul, in God alone. My hope comes from Him. He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken. My salvation and my honor depend on God. He is my mighty rock, my refuge. Trust in Him at all times, O people. Pour out your hearts to Him, for God is our refuge.
Amen. Trust in Him at all times. You know, there are those of us right now who are going through a lot. We've lost loved ones. And it's not always easy to lose somebody who you have known all your life. Not easy. But God is saying to us, I want you to trust in me, even in times of mourning, grieving, stress, and distress. Now, in Psalms 31 and verse 15, it says also, find for me again, my times are in your hand. You know what? Find it.
Verse 15.
Verse 15.
My times are in your hands. Deliver me from my enemies and from those who pursue me.
You know what the word said there? My times are in your hand. You know what it said there? Our affairs are under God's control.
Yeah.
Our affairs. So even though I lose everything, you need to say God is still in control? Yes. There's another example in the Bible that we have. Brother Job. All this man had was taken away from him. Job chapter 14 and verse 14. Let's see what it says. You can find it quick, Arita? Job chapter 14 verse 14. Now, if you lost everything, you lost all your children, even your wife, decide, you curse God and die, I'm going to do my own way. Some man will probably go out and see if they find another wife or something. Yeah. You know, man, some man like that. As soon as the other half, well, you don't know the other half, you know. Other half is so good to me. I thought to say the other half a long, long time ago. I don't say other half. Okay? But the point is, there are persons who will go out and get married again after their spouse died or whatever the case may be. But Job remained faithful. He was waiting on God to come true for him. Read verse 14 and hear what it says.
If a man dies, will he live again? All the days of my life, all the days of my hard service, I will wait for my renewal to come.
Yes. Your time is coming. You need a raise. All those who need a raise. Nobody need a raise. Few person need a raise. But I am saying to you, right? If God has given you a job, if you know God has given you a job, no need to run from it.
Yeah.
Because the situation is like this. You start a job at, let's say, $500 a week. But over a period of time, you find that it begins to what? Increase over a period of time. And then you are in a position now where you're making enough money. Am I right about that? Yeah. Because God probably kept you there to test you, to prove you, to show you that He is the one that is in control. Some people greedy, right? As soon as they get an offer, they run God. And then what happened? They end up losing the job now. I've known a lot of people like that. They're given good offers, real good offers. But then when they go to another job, they mess up. And they lose because they greedy. I have been given lots of offers. Let me just turn them down, one by one, one by one, one by one. Remember a lady came and recruited me to work for her boy and I tell she, you just let me tap on medicine. Just so. Let me stop on the day. And a couple weeks later, the lady fired her. Waiting on God is important. Waiting for whatever you need in life. You need a new car? Don't go and buy a used one. Because the used one will brought down on you. The idea here that I'm bringing forth to us today is for us to depend on God and wait on Him in whatever situation we find ourselves in. There are a lot of people who want to get married and end up being married to the wrong person. Young ladies, save yourself until you get married. There's nothing wrong with that. Because it's better to be a miss than a mistake. Say a miss than a mistake. Some of us want to get married, but we're not married material. Some man want to be husband, but they don't want to work. They don't want to work, they want to stay on the block still. Some ladies want to get married, but they don't want to take care of their husband and their home. They're always on the street, busybodies. being in stuff that they're not supposed to be involved in. Wait on God. Don't make nobody look at you funny when you walk the street, young ladies. Hold your head up high. No, brother, you should, man. We don't, you know. Wait on God. You think sex is the wrong way? We live in a world that everybody wants sex. Everybody's sex crazy. As old people say, as soon as the IT cut, they want sex. Wait on God. And once you wait on God, God will send your knight in shining armor. There's some knights in shining armor now. But they're the dark knight. The dark knight. Wait on God. And waiting not for young ladies alone. Men, you can wait too. Because when you're married to a woman, no one should know about you. She married you because you're probably nice, tall, dark, and handsome. And some women are attracted to that. They like tall, dark, and handsome. And when you're married to that tall, dark, and handsome now, you ended up sleeping in one bed and he in the other bed. All hell break loose. One lady said that she endured 25 years of hell with her husband. And they were Christian now. Yeah. Christian, 25 years of hell she had to go through. God's people are not waiting on God. Another lady said to her friends, you better marry who you love. Because she was forced to marry somebody. You know, this forced marriage thing don't work around us black people. But she was forced into the marriage and it didn't work. So waiting on God is important. And if you don't wait, you will suffer the consequences. Simple. Yeah. Waiting is important. Wait your turn. Because your turn is coming now. The turn is coming for that husband, for that wife, for that promotion, for that new job, for whatever God has in store for you. You will get it. But you have to wait on God. What did Proverbs say? In Proverbs chapter 3, he says, delight in the Lord, and he will do what? Give you the desires of your heart. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will do what? Yes. You know, there are times in life when we really need to examine our motives or things that we're going to do. It's like, why not question your question? If you understand. Question your question. Why am I doing this? Why am I getting involved with this person? Is this person really good for me? There are too many people who are wiping their face with their eyes with stones because they did not wait on God. Life is hard now. Leave the man alone. Let him go his way. Leave the woman alone. Let her go. Waiting on God. If you do not wait on God, you will suffer. Like Saul suffered because he figured that Samuel was not coming. It was 7 days. And he realized that Samuel wasn't coming. So we need to get this sacrifice because the Philistine army is coming. Learn to wait on God. Job said, I will wait till my change come back. Amidst all that he went through, he lost everything. But in the final analysis, what happened? The children that he had now was more beautiful than them that they had before. God is a restoring God. God can restore. So even though you feel hurt, and the Bible says that God is the God of all comforts. So even in our grieving situation, God can take away the pain. Yeah, He can take away the pain like the pain was never there. Amen? So you don't have to worry and fuss. Just trust in God. Now, here are a few reasons to wait upon God. In Psalms 25 and verse 21. My reader. (25) and verse 21, sorry. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you should wait on God. Verse 21.
May integrity and uprightness protect me, because my hope is in you.
May integrity and what?
Upright.
Uprightness preserve me, for I wait on thee. Preservation. That's one good reason to wait on God, because God will preserve you. When He said in the Psalm, He will do what? As I go out and I come in, He will do what? Keep my foot and everything. Remember the song? The Lord preserve thy going out and thy coming in. He shall preserve you from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. God is a preserving God. So, and He'll preserve you in every way. He preserve the physical body. So God, will preserve. Now, He answers prayer as well. Also, another thing why we should wait on God, because God is our hope. Chapter 39, verse 7 and 8. Psalm 39, verse 7 and 8.
But now, Lord, what do I look for? My hope is in you. Save me from all my transgressions. Do not make me the scorn of fools.
And now, Lord, what wait I for? For my hope is in thee. The Bible said, if we only had hope in this life, we would have been what? Men most miserable. Now, hope in God, and you will never be disappointed. If you hope in me, sorry, I will disappoint you. Also, not only God preserve and does He's our hope, but He also helps us and protect us. God is our protection. Now in Psalms 27 and verse 14, what does it say there?
Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord.
Yes, wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and He shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. So, very appropriate amidst all that's going on in our lives today, that God will strengthen our heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Now, I realize the word wait is in the verse 2 times, and for me that means emphasis. Wait on the Lord. Be of good courage, and He shall strengthen thy heart. And that's for emphasis enough. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Christians must learn to wait and be patient in whatever situation they found themselves in. For me, if I come here at 7 o'clock, I begin to get very agitated. Because the time is come 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock we started. So I am very time conscious. So when I come 7 o'clock and nobody is here, what do you know what I'm doing? Go back home. Yeah. But waiting is very important for the believer. Now, not waiting on God can create confusion. Do you know that? Not waiting on God can create confusion. And we have the perfect example in the person of Abraham when he let his handmaid Hagar go when Sarah sent him to have sexual intercourse with the handmaid. And right now we have more confusion because of that. In the Middle East, there's tons of confusion. Two nations fighting against each other. So, there we have it. Not waiting on God can create confusion. So it's very important to wait on God. Now, not waiting on God, people get hurt. Is that so? Yeah. Because people hurt in the process. Hagar and her child, they have to leave the surrounding. Because somebody figured they want to take things into their own hand. And how many times as Christians we want to take things into our own hand? We don't want to wait on God for Him to show us and direct us into where we should go. Now, God is glorified whenever we wait. Because remember, if Abraham had waited on God, then we would have all this confusion. So once we wait on God, and God is able to do what He says He will do, who gets the glory? God. So God is glorified. And everything will be okay. Now, I'm not telling you waiting is easy now. Because as I said before, I don't like to wait. But in the process of waiting, when God said to wait, right, He didn't expect you to just sit down here and not do nothing. In waiting, we must be active, involved in our Christian life as well. Because if you're going to sit on your way, you tend to get idle. You know that? We can get idle as Christians. And we say, we do the wrong thing and we say the wrong thing. So God wants us to be waiting actively. What did He say to His disciples? Occupy till I come. So we have to be actively involved while waiting. Because as much as God can do things on His own, sometimes He needs our involvement. Do you know that? I'll give you an example. Do you remember when the pot in Cana of Galilee, when they wanted to fill up the pot with water? You could have just said, let there be wine. You could have said, so God be. But what He do? He said, go fill the water pots and fill them up to the brim. And then, you know what happened after that. So there are times when we will have to do some things. When God will ask us to do some things as well. It's like when He was healing the blind man. He could have just healed him like that. But what did He do? He take the dirt. Can you imagine that? How many of us would want to do that now? The preacher tell you, go outside and wash your face with some mud. You're blind. You don't want to do that? You want to be crazy. Okay? But God do things the unusual way. Right? And there are times when we do not understand. Okay? So waiting on God, as I said before, is a command. And as we sit and wait for Him, we have to be active involved. Now, don't be like the lady who was coming from the river and she saw the lady. She said, how come you finish off with Lord help me? And she go and sit down to wait for the Lord help she wash. Okay? But we have to be actively involved while waiting on God. Or else we can become idle. And you know what old people say? The devil find work idle hands. And as a Christian, you don't want to be idle. Okay? Now, I'm going to close it. I told you we're going to be long. Now, one of the things you don't want to do while waiting is become distracted. As a Christian. And there's so many distractions. So, I want you to take note of this. While waiting, don't become distracted. If you become distracted, you might just miss out on your blessing. You're there sitting down waiting. You might be reading a book or something, and then somebody comes and says something to you. And it's your turn to go in and see the doctor, but you miss that appointment. You miss your call because you are involved in a conversation which you probably weren't supposed to. So I will say to you this morning, do not become distracted. Why wait? That's a question. Jesus Christ said to his disciples, I want you to go and tarry. Wait for the Comforter to come. If you want your Comforter to come, wait. Now, your Comforter may not be the Holy Spirit. It might be something else. But we need to realize that God wants us to wait and don't wait and be distracted by a lot of stuff. Sometimes we're distracted by what people say. You know, as Christians, you're not supposed to be distracted by what people say. No. If somebody says something funny about you, you don't even have to answer them. And if you're going to answer, you can answer in a nice way, you know. Yeah. You have to know how to counter. You have to know how to counter stuff. When people say things to you as Christian, you don't become so irate that you lost your testimony. That's one thing I have learned. I get plenty of people say, and people that mean another long well, and sometimes they try to pull a hard joke on you. Sometimes in the presence of people to be done, to score, as we would say. And you can score back in a nice way. Yeah. You have to know. As a Christian, you're supposed to be as what? Wise as what? And harmless as a dog. So even you say something, people shouldn't be hurt about it. Okay? Distracted in the way that you're distracted of what people do too, as well. No. If you're living like the devil, and you say you're saved, I am not going to allow that to distract me from serving my God. If you went out last night and had a woman or a man, and I know about it, that's not going to stop me from praising and jumping up and clap till my hand bursts for Jesus. Do not become distracted, because it is between you and God. If God ever asks about the sister, ask about me. What did you do with the time that I gave you to worship me? Don't come in the church vexed because you see the sister down the road in a sharp pants. And they say that they have pum-pum shorts. Where she in a pum-pum shorts and the Christian sister should be. And you come to church Sunday morning and you can't worship. And they see the sister up there leading worship. Don't make it worse. The sister is supposed to be pum-pum shorts. But she has a pum-pum. Maybe she's a yard. The pastor in the yard, you want cleaning her man, she vex and her man, she shot and you vex. Because she in the shade. Ah, you saw the brother with the Guinness. Saw the brother with the Guinness going down the road. Case of Guinness, you look up. What are you doing with Guinness? Get distracted, come church and greeting time now, and you would never go greet the brother. Then you had Guinness. We allow so many things to distract us as Christians. Some little thing just like under the carpet. I'm not saying that you go cover for people when they're doing wrong. I'm not saying that. You become distracted in so many ways. Distracted. And distraction is a bad thing, you know. You know how much time you get distracted? Of late, I've noticed that. But I'm starting to come back to myself now. Stop getting distracted one thing. Distracted. You know, not like that. Because I am very, very focused person. When I come to church, I want to sit at the front. So Don't, you know. So when I'm going to preach, is preaching. You didn't want no dignity, nothing. Distraction. It's not good. You must think of this because you're distracted. Plenty. One sentence, you can miss so much because you're distracted. You know that you didn't hear what the pastor said or the preacher said, or not even in church, at work. Distraction. Oh my. They talk about the headphone in their ear. Gosh. People with their phone and them listening to music. That's a big distraction mode. You're calling them and they're hearing you. Are they distracted? So, while you wait on God, don't become distracted. There's so many things that could have distracted Joseph. He had it, you know. But what did he do? He left it. Job also had his distraction. He said, oh man, you talk like a foolish. Okay? So while waiting, don't be distracted. Be willing to wait on God. Now I've kind of exhaust this a whole lot. But you can't get enough of hearing. Be willing to wait on God. Be willing to wait on God. And amidst everything else, remember when the children of Israel were leaving Egypt, and the Israelites were running behind them, and they became afraid. Moses said to them, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Can you see them Egyptians who you see today? You're not going to see them anymore. Whatever problem you're faced with today, God can fix it. Amen? Shall we all stand? Whatever problem you're faced with, God can fix it. Now, there's somebody that says, I don't mind waiting on the Lord. Another brother said, waiting patiently. Sister Monty, you're going to help me with that song this morning? Excuse me? We're going to ask Monty, you're going to help us with this song. Waiting patiently. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. There's a song that I fell in love with, so Sister Monty is going to just help us out. And just listen to the message in the song. It's very important that as believers that we wait upon God. Amen?
You came out of your way. You sat down to speak to me. What amazing grace you show, so patiently. For me. amazing grace. You show so patiently. You show so patiently. And you waited for me, just for me. Oh, you waited for me, just for me. Oh, you waited for me, just for me.
The song says, you waited for me. Today, if you do not know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, He is waiting for you. And also He's waiting to do whatever you ask of Him to do. He's asking us to be patient. Wait on Him. Wait on Him, no matter the situation. There are people who are going to come and try to distract you, try to induce you. Do this, do that, for you not to wait on God. If you do not wait, you will suffer the consequences. It won't be good. So I do hope and trust today that we will encourage that once we wait on God, everything is going to be fine. Lord, we thank you today for your love and for your grace and how you have waited for us. There's so many times, oh God, we have gone our own way. But yet, Lord, you remain faithful. You wait for us. You waited, Lord, and you waited for us to come back. Like the prodigal son who went away, and his father never lost sight of him coming back. So God, we thank you for this day that you have made and for all that you have done in our lives. May you give us the patience, Father, we need to wait on you. Wait with every fiber of our being, oh God, so that when you come, oh God, that we will be found waiting for you. So we want to thank you for all your blessings that you will be given to us throughout this week. And we thank you for all that you do in our lives. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.